There is a continuous debate right now going on for several centuries between this concept of creationism and evolution and intelligent design. All this discussion is based on a certain Western concept of God. This understanding of God that I present to you is not taken into account where there are no such conflicts. I'm looking for a number of research assistants who can help me do my writing, but they have to come and spend 6 months, 1 year, 2 years at my ashram in Rishikesh and work with me. No. Because this very self is the all-pervading, perennial, transcendental being. So when it dwells inside a blob of flesh which have not yet evolved eyes, being perennial and all-pervading knows there is something outside this blob to see, pushes the consciousness through from inside to create the eyes. It is the same one who is the creator and the evolver that evolves. The same one, the same creator who becomes the blob and becomes the eyes and becomes the seer and the sight and the object of that vision. And you are that creator. All this vast space that you see and do not see and imagine, as far as it can go. Yavan va ayam akashastavan esho antarhridaya akasha. All of this vast space that you see and do not see and you imagine stretching as far as your imagination goes, and the imagination falls short. All of that space is a space in the cave of your heart. And all the heaven and the earth are both sustained in that space within you. And both the fire and the wind, and both the sun and the moon, and the lightnings and the stars, and whatever you know to exist and what you do not know to exist, all of that is placed in that space in harmony and fullness. He says, if someone, the sage was teaching his disciples, says, if someone questions you, if someone asks you, in this Brahman city, in this transcendental city, in this city of the transcendent being, where you say that all of this is held in harmony and fullness, and all the beings are sustained there, and all your desires. When decay comes and old age comes, and his heart breaks and ceases to operate, then what happens to this vast space? And what happens to the heaven and earth, and the fire and wind, and the sun and moon, and the lightnings and the stars that are all sustained there? You see, then you should give the answer, sabruyat. Nasya jaraya etajjiryati. By the decay of this physical body, it does not decay. By its dying, it does not get killed. For this is perennial, transcendent reality. It is the very city of Brahman. This Atman, this self, this you, is beyond all sins, beyond all transgressions, beyond all decay, beyond all old age, beyond death, beyond grief, beyond hunger, beyond thirst, only desirous of reality and truth, only intent upon truth and knowledge of reality. This is the discipline, this is the teaching. Those who seek to obtain high worlds, celestial worlds and heavens by the force of action, those worlds are perishable. But one who enters this knowledge of Atman, the self, the worlds that he enters are imperishable. Those who wander without knowing what is in this city of the transcendent one, they look for other realities, other objects of desires. They have not the free access to all the worlds. They have not the free access to all the levels of realities. But one who has come to know this Atman, this true self, in this city of transcendent being, has imperishable realities and has free access to all levels of reality. And whatever he wishes to create, he can create. For this Atman, etad amritam abhayam etad brahma. This is the immortal one. This is the one to which there is never a danger, that is beyond all fears. This is Brahman. And the name of that Brahman is truth. This Atman is the bridge from one level of reality to another. The smaller divisions of time, days and nights, old age and death, sorrows and griefs, good deeds and bad deeds, they do not cross this bridge.